Okay, so we're gonna look at this dog tag. It's actually a tracking tag. It has a tile inside. These, I'm probably butchering the name, QALO, QALO. They go for about $50. Though you could get them a little cheaper on sale. And they have a couple different styles and everything. One thing that bothers me is it has a non-replaceable battery that supposedly lasts up to 2 years and is waterproof for up to an hour. Well, that means that this $50 tag just has to be thrown out in 2 years or when the battery dies, because you can't replace it. The backing fell off, the front actually fell off. I glued it back on. But this thing inside, it is a pretty neat design. But it bothers me that they couldn't make this battery replaceable. Maybe make this a little more durable. Because if you compare the size to, say, an AirTag, which is inside this sealed case, completely waterproof, you know, it wouldn't be hard to get a little tag to put on here and achieve the same result, but in a more durable and with a replaceable battery. Even if you just clip this to your dog's collar with a separate tag, you know, the AirTag is $25. This case is like $10. So that's still cheaper than this thing. And this is gonna last so much longer. This, at best, you get 2 years. So I really can't recommend this. Not to mention, I feel like this has a bigger network of tracking, more people with iPhones, as opposed to the Tile. You know, people have to have the Tile app installed and running in order for the tracking to even work. So, yeah. The one neat thing I like about it is the little Pico buzzer here. See if you could see. When they put this thing together, there's two little spring contacts here. So when it all snaps together, those spring contacts meet the 2 points on this to make contact. It's not soldered in. I do think that's a neat little design. I like to see things like that. But overall, the fact that the battery is not replaceable and the durability of this, I mean, it was maybe a year old when it started falling apart. And it's not like my dog was super active. Not that she wasn't active, but you know, it's not like she was going for runs through the woods or anything like that. So the fact that this started falling apart, to me, is not a good sign. I would not recommend this. If anything, I would say get yourself an AirTag, or even a Tile, if you prefer Tile, if you don't have an iPhone, because I'm sure you can get a similar kind of case to this, and these are relatively cheap. I think this was maybe 10 bucks, even cheaper, I think $20 for a 4-pack or something. So yeah, that's my opinion on this. Let me know what you think.